So as usual, doing the hotel thing, which makes it a bit more interesting because, of course, it's a Beijing hotel. It's the China World Hotel in Beijing. So where to start? It's an interesting shaped room. First off, first thing you notice is this nice rounded thing. There's a air conditioning set to 23 degrees. Interesting art on the walls. The mirror and the bathroom are both. Let's have a look. Let's put these in, and I see what they mean by mirror. So there we are. This is me after a long journey. Are my eyes too red? I don't know. A little bit, but not too bad. After a long flight, a little bit red, but not too bad. They do get red after these long flights. So nice Shangri-La. Nice for them to be naming it after Shangri-La. There's toothbrushes, combs, razors, creams, you name it, they've got it. Presumably that's all in the price. It's not a cheap hotel, I don't think, but then by Western standards, for example Parisian standards, it would still be cheap, and certainly cheap for what you get by the looks of it. It's a nice big deep bath. Everything's nice and clean and lovely. And Toto, hold the line, do 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 do. Love isn't always unkind. Yeah. Sorry, better not do that, otherwise I get my film pulled for copyright again. So even a hairband you get, I'll take that back for my daughter. I think she uses hairbands, so I'll have that now. That'd be nice for her. So into the pocket it goes. You are expected to nick these things. It's when it comes to things like the old. That's interesting. There aren't any. There's the towels down there with interesting Chinese symbols written on, but there it doesn't seem to be a bathrobe. There's plenty of towels. There's a nice big on the inside of the. I love this sort of thing. I actually love great big. Ooh, how do I open it? Great big shower area. Now, because we're not in Europe, it may well be that they don't tell us what to do with the towels. The Chinese language of towels may be completely different to the European language of towels, which is when if you want to be a bastard and kill the planet, you put your thing on the floor. There's a special mobile phone shelf, so you can put your mobile phone here. I don't know if it charges it or something. Looks like a Nokia, which is a bit out of date. I suppose nobody uses Nokias anymore. They didn't know that when they built the hotel. So nice big laundry basket. Nice, interesting. I think that's even natural marble on the tiles there. They don't look as though they're repeating at all, so it looks natural, which is lovely. Probably natural little mosaic formica or something like that there. What we got here? There's a safe, El Safe, Spanish for safe. And there's an iron. There's a synthetic pillow for your comfort and all that stuff if you don't want to use that stuff. This looks like there's some kind of a gas mask. If there's a gas attack or something, you can put the gas mask on. What exactly that does is a mystery to me, but it appears to have a gas mask in it. I think I know what that is just from the characters. Fire safety. It's a kai or a key, isn't it, at the beginning for fire, and that's an Anzen symbol for safety, and then face something. There's a face there. Born face. Anyway, it looks as though it's something, a head protector if you got in a fire. You put it on your head so that you can walk through the fire and you don't get burned because you've got like a foil hat on and you can breathe through the smoke. You don't get the smoke in your lungs, which is a good thing to have, isn't it, really? There's the umbrella if you want it. There's a nice bag, which I suppose is like a souvenir. There are bathrobes. Bathrobes are not the things that you're supposed to take away. I don't do that. Slippers, well, that could work either both ways. Some hotels think you should not take the slippers, some say it's okay. They get very dirty and they get chucked away after being used, especially for beach hotels where you're taking them down to the beach. Now this is interesting, this is like drawers, and Chinese cabinets have always got loads of intricate drawers and things on them, which is nice. This space there doesn't seem to be doing much. There doesn't seem to be much going on behind that. This area here behind that seems to be not utilised for much. Behind the curves there, that automatically comes on when you open it. Nice big full-length mirror. There's a lovely full-length window there with a blind that presumably goes all the way down. That's good. There's one thing I can't abide, it's not having darkness when I sleep. Although for the sleeping that I'm going to be doing during the day, that won't be such a big issue. I'm going to have to keep till about Chinese midday. Probably I need to go and get something to eat first before I sleep, because otherwise I don't sleep well on an empty stomach. Though it'd probably do me some good to try exactly that. That's very high, isn't it? That goes right the way up there. Ooh, that's a bit of a skyscraper, that one. So I don't think I'm going to miss my way back to this. A nice little glass pyramid down there. And it's really like some of the Moscow hotels. You have to come up quite a sizable ramp and get about, I don't know, a good 10 metres off the ground floor level before you can even get into the hotel. It's very massively built. That's nice view. I'm going to take a lot of interesting photos of all of this lot with my camera later on, but in the meantime we're just doing the, that's obviously not openable at all. Goes right down to there, so you get the sheer drop down to the probably first or second floor, I don't know. Got a few things here which are Aria is constantly voted among China's best hotel restaurants. So I'd like to offer you a taste of the flavours that make Aria so unique. There you go, there's a David Pooley chef de cuisine, obviously a Westerner working here. Don't know whether he's an Australian or an Englishman or an American, but that's an Anglo-Saxon name by the looks. Oh, you can make, there is something very European-like here. Dear guests, you can make a contribution to preserving the environment by using your bed linen more than once. Place this card on your bed if you would like us to only make up the bed and not change the bed sheets. I'm going to try and remember to put the card on the bed. They should basically ask you to do it the other way around, to put the card on the bed if you want a whole change. And there's a nice pencil arrangement, there's a nice traditional clock, there's a phone with all sorts of things on it. By the time you've read everything that's on it, you'd probably be an expert on Chinese telephones. Another one like it over there. A nice calendar here. Nice note paper, private dining thing there. Oh, my stomach's rumbling well away. This is, what's this? Guest directory. This tells you everything that there is and what you can have and everything. So the whole picture was so perfectly proportioned that the eye was entirely unhastened from one part to the other. There was no vying or vanity. Maybe they're talking about the picture that's over the bed there. But I didn't do the bed yet, did I? I didn't do that lovely vase there either. Don't know whether it's a Ming one. Thankfully they didn't make the mistake which always gets on my nerves of putting the television on for me. The television's here, and also some other thing is here which I don't know what it is, a karaoke thing. There's actually a karaoke machine in the room. That's civilised. The Beijing magazine in English. Beyond the lens, how you see Beijing. Interesting lamps here. Yeah, the artwork probably leaves a small amount to be desired, but other than that everything seems perfect. Nice, soft and American style with the 4 pillows and the 2 cushions. Yeah, it's in no way worse than any hotel that I've been to of the first degree. one of the better ones that I've been to, I have to say. And what a fantastic view from the window. I fancy doing a little film, maybe something with that behind. All of that interesting stuff going on behind. That would be really quite interesting, wouldn't it? I could film myself like this, and myself here, and that all going on in the backdrop. Maybe do a bit of huliganov, maybe even do a little Russian lesson like I did in Cape Town. Something like that should do from here, yeah? Except I can't remember where the hell I was in the Russian lessons, that's the only problem. I'd have to go through them all and write out everything I ever did and analyse what's next and what has to be still done and plan it all out, and that just takes too long. I ran out of steam one time, and in order to get the steam back up again I'd have to go through the whole lot again and do a big plan, and I need time and inspiration for it, which just haven't come so far. Neither the one nor the other. But probably they will one day. Just the right moment has to come. Right. Thanks for watching this expose of the hotel bedroom. And looks like I'm going to have a nice time here for 9 days. That's nice, isn't it, to be in a place like this for 9 days? That's pretty good.